Hi, everyone. I'm Liz Bergeron, Executive Director and CEO of the Pacific Crest Trail Association, and I'm here to give you an update about what you can expect from the PCTA in the coming weeks during this unprecedented and strange time. First, I want to say this has been a challenging time for everyone in our PCT community. Back in March, our immediate focus was on the thru hikers, those people who were setting off on their long distance journey. But we know that volunteers, section hikers, day hikers, horseback riders, trail angels, and everyone in communities along the trail are being impacted. I know it's difficult for you as we cancel events and issue new messaging, and I also know that you all continue to make sacrifices and tough decisions, and we're reminded of that every day. So I want to thank you for avoiding long distance travel on the PCT. And to our volunteers, I want to thank you for your patience and understanding about trail projects and trainings that have been canceled. When we can safely get back out there, the trail will be there for all of us to heal, to experience nature, and to let our spirits soar. But for the time being, we firmly believe that following guidelines from state and local jurisdictions in all three PCT states will allow us to get back to the trails sooner rather than later. We recognize and we understand the value to your physical and mental health of getting out on the trail. We're all in this together. Where your local guidelines and stay-at-home orders allow it, we support healthy day hikes or horseback rides on the trail, as long as proper physical distancing is observed at all times. Currently, we're asking people to avoid long-distance travel on the PCT for the foreseeable future. As we move forward, we'll evaluate our recommendations based on current guidelines. Although your thoughts may be elsewhere right now, I want to let you know that our mission and goals have not changed. We remain focused on caring for the PCT, and we couldn't continue this important work without your support. So thank you. But if we can't do trail maintenance, what are we doing? Well, the work that you support goes well beyond trail maintenance, and I wanted to just share with you a few examples. Our staff continues to coordinate projects with our agency partners on issues that are important to protecting your PCT experience. We're doing this remotely, but we are working on projects such as forest planning, energy development near the trail, and the high-speed rail project in California. I really like using this project as an example. There are many who think this project will never happen. But we can't speculate, because if it does happen and we are not at the table, it will happen without any consideration of the PCT. The current plan has the rail crossing the trail not once, but twice. Imagine having to cross a high-speed rail line with no measures in place to protect the trail users. And I thought crossing Highway 50 at Echo Pass near Tahoe in Northern California was scary. Our land protection program is in full swing, and we are moving forward as we negotiate with owners whose property is either near the trail or includes the trail, and we're working on planning for some relocations of the trail that will improve the trail experience. In fact, one of our staff shared with me today how easy it was to finally get all 6 of the organizations together that needed to have a conversation about one of our relocations. Everybody's calling in via Zoom, and they're available to do this important work. And although our legislators are appropriately focused elsewhere, we continue to have key discussions with members of Congress and are figuring out what our future advocacy efforts are. There's legislation right now known as the Great American Outdoors Act that will fully fund the Land and Water Conservation Fund and tackle a huge maintenance backlog on public lands. We've heard from many of you about your concerns and frustrations, and the pandemic has shown us the great need for natural places that provide healing and a connection with nature. The PCT is one of those places, and it needs us all now more than ever. During these difficult times, it's your support that will help us get out there when it's safe to do so. and get the trail back into top shape as quickly as possible. And it's really important that our organization weathers this storm so we can continue our work of caring for the PCT. Thank you so much for your patience and your understanding and your continued support. Thanks for everything you do for the Pacific Crest Trail. And please stay healthy and safe, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the trail soon.